Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We are bringing you Aaj Ka Samachar Sar, which is your comprehensive, no-nonsense look at today's news for July 1st, 2026. If you want to cut right through all the noise and get straight to the facts, well, you are definitely in the right place. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Are you prepared for the massive changes kicking off this July? Because today's news isn't just about some distant geopolitical events. No, it starts right in your own pockets. It affects your personal finances, and quite literally, it's about the weather right outside your windows. What's happening today is absolutely going to set the tone for the rest of your month.
So here's what's on the docket today. We'll start with weather and new rules, then hit markets and commodities, move into national politics, zoom out for global tensions, and we'll wrap the whole shebang up with the FIFA World Cup knockout stages. We're moving from your daily life all the way up to global geopolitics, so let's go.
All right, Section 1, Weather and New Rules. These are the immediate, boots-on-the-ground updates that are going to affect your wallet and your daily routine today. As you probably know, July 1st always brings a whole wave of regulatory changes, and today is certainly no different. First up, small savings schemes. The government just rolled out new interest rates for the upcoming quarter for schemes like the PPF and Sukanya Samriddhi. You'll definitely want to check how this impacts your own portfolio. Also, if you've been putting off updating the email ID on your Aadhaar card, good news. The Aadhaar Authority has made that service completely free. On the banking side, if you're holding an HDFC Regalia Gold credit card, listen up. To get your complimentary lounge access now, you've got to have spent a minimum of 60,000 rupees in the previous quarter. And finally, consider this your official bolded reminder. The absolute deadline to file your income tax returns is July 31st. Seriously, get your documents in order right now so you aren't rushing in a panic at the end of the month.
Shifting from your wallet to your window, take a look at the sheer scale of the extreme weather alerts blanketing 21 states right now. The Met Department has issued heavy rain and storm warnings across massive regions, including UP, Bihar, Haryana, Rajasthan, and Delhi NCR, where winds are expected to hit 50 kilometers per hour. Tragically, storms in UP have already claimed lives. In Mumbai, it's devastating. A fallen tree hit a school bus, causing injuries and the heartbreaking loss of a child's life. Mumbai and its coastal areas are currently under an extreme heavy rain alert, while eastern India is facing severe lightning risks. If you are anywhere in these regions, please prioritize your safety. Oh, and despite all this severe weather, security arrangements do remain fully operational for anyone traveling on the Amarnath Yatra.
Let's move to Section 2, Markets, Oil, and Gold. You guys, it has been a historic, absolutely wild day for global traders.
Yep, you are reading that number correctly. 1,150 points. The Indian Sensex just skyrocketed by that massive margin by the time markets closed today. This rocket-like trajectory was primarily driven by positive global cues, specifically an absolute crash in international crude oil prices, which we'll dissect in just a second. Adding even more fuel to the domestic market rally, the Adani Group saw a big surge in its shares following the sale of a significant stake in the company.
But that 1,150-point jump, that isn't the whole business story today. Over in the tech sector, Apple has thrown a major accusation at Indian antitrust investigators. They're actually claiming the investigators simply copied and pasted reports from rival companies instead of conducting a fair, independent probe. Talk about drama. But the real heavyweight mover today was definitely crude oil. Prices practically fell off a cliff in the international market. Why? Basically because of news suggesting potential peace talks between the US and Iran, which could secure the opening of the vital Strait of Hormuz. When global oil prices drop, our Indian markets typically cheer, and that is exactly the catalyst that fueled that massive Sensex jump today.
Now, what's really interesting is this figure right here. Gold and silver investors are in a total roller coaster right now. That massive 8,500 rupee figure marks a stunning reversal. After experiencing a record-breaking 17-year drop, precious metals abruptly bounced back today with a tremendous surge of up to 8,500 rupees. Honestly, it's an extraordinary pivot, and it perfectly illustrates just how much extreme volatility is pulsing through global commodities at this exact moment.
Okay, moving on to Section 3, National Politics and Law. We are tracking some major structural changes in defense today, alongside some highly sensitive legal developments. Starting with national defense, General Dheeraj Seth has officially taken charge today as the 31st Army Chief, and simultaneously, the GRAMG Act has been officially implemented nationwide. This sets a brand new legal framework across the entire country starting today, July 1st.
So, the crucial point in national politics today surrounds the Ayodhya Ram Mandir. We're just going to lay out the facts here neutrally.
Serious allegations regarding the theft and mishandling of temple donations have surfaced, and it's led to a significant political debate. The Congress Party has strongly criticized the situation, labeling it a great sin and questioning the Prime Minister's silence on the matter. They are officially demanding that the Special Investigation Team, or SIT, report on this be made completely public. According to the reports, 8 individuals have already been taken into custody regarding these allegations. In response to this growing controversy, the Temple Trust has called for a major high-stakes meeting scheduled for July 6th to address the issue head-on.
Turning over to the legal sphere, the highly publicized Saya Goyal murder case out of Pune has taken a dramatic twist. Look at this massive 10 crore rupee figure. A defamation notice for that amount was just served to Saya's brother, Sahil Goyal. Advocate Ashutosh Srivastava, who is representing the accused, alleges that Sahil has been making false and misleading statements against him in the media and on social platforms. So this has sparked a fierce new legal battle over how exactly this tragic case is being fought out in the public eye.
Let's zoom out now for Section 4, Global Tensions. Because to truly understand the market swings we just talked about, we have to look at the global geopolitical chessboard.
And this brilliantly illustrates the exact geopolitical confusion we're dealing with today. We have a direct contradiction regarding the US-Iran standoff. On one hand, you have President Trump claiming a crucial meeting is going to happen in Qatar. On the other hand, Iran is flatly denying that any immediate talks are scheduled at all. It is exactly this kind of high-stakes uncertainty over peace and strategic shipping lanes that caused crude oil to absolutely crash earlier today.
Now, India isn't just sitting on the sidelines watching this Middle Eastern tension play out. Prime Minister Narendra Modi engaged in some direct diplomacy today, speaking by phone with Iran's president. The core focus of that conversation? Ensuring the safety and freedom of ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz. That is a vital artery for both global trade and India's own energy supply. Meanwhile, pivoting over to Europe, the news is incredibly somber. A severe, deadly heat wave is currently gripping the continent, and tragically, it's already claimed the lives of hundreds of people. It's a stark reminder of the escalating extreme weather patterns we are seeing worldwide.
All right, let's bring the energy back up for Section 5, Sports, specifically the FIFA World Cup. We are finally stepping onto the pitch for the knockout stages.
We are officially in the knockout stages, folks. The round of 32 is delivering absolute do-or-die matchups today. It's simple. You lose, you pack your bags and go home. Mexico is clashing with Ecuador in what promises to be a high-octane battle. And later on, tournament heavyweights England are facing off against a highly motivated DR Congo squad. The stakes literally could not be higher for these teams, making today an absolute must-watch for football fans everywhere.
And that brings us to the end of today's News Explainer. We have covered a ton of ground today, right? From those crucial financial rules kicking in and the unprecedented weather alerts, to soaring markets, intense legal battles, and shifting global geopolitics. So, I want to leave you with this question to think about. From the new financial rules to these massive global shifts, which of today's headlines is going to impact your week the most? Take a moment to reflect on how this information empowers you. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer today. Stay focused, stay curious, and I will see you next time to break down what happens next.